I know what you're thinking. With how masterfully I'm actually taking him down, that was the real Legolas. But I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that ain't Orlando Bloom with some fake elf ears on. That's your boy Godzilla. What's going on, Godzilla Nation? This is our Godzilla. We are finally back with more The Lord of the Rings The Two Towers on the PlayStation 2. Thank you for joining me as always. It has been a hot minute since we've had any Lord of the Rings on the channel. We dropped the first episode on the back end of 2018. We are going to get stuck right into it. Kicking off where we left the action last time. We've already done the prologue and we have done the Weathertop. It is now time for Gates of Moria. The first chance we get at selecting the character we're going to be playing as. And for this playthrough, I have already decided exactly who we are going to select. But before we start, guys, if you are hyped to see games like this on the channel, drop a like. It goes a long way to supporting myself, and I cannot thank you enough for that. But without further ado, I think it's time we got into the action of Middle-earth. These are the characters we can select: Gimli, Aragorn, and Legolas, of course, the original trio. And we're playing as Legolas. Throwback with a bit of nostalgia. When I played this game for the very first time, Legolas was my selection. Out of the three, he's probably my favourite character. Aragorn a very close second, and Gimli, obviously, third in the trio. But we're going to be playing as the Bowmaster himself. See how many orcs we can take down with that bow of his.
So, Gandalf, you tried to lead them over Garadras. And if that fails, where then will you go?
To Moria.
Moria, apparently.
This land has changed. We shall wait here until the path beyond appears safe.
I shall scout ahead to find a route through.
Alright, let's do it.
There are orcs, many of them.
Okay. It's orc killing time. Come on. Gimli, get out of the way. Come on. There we go. Get the kick in. Get the finisher down. You want to stop hitting me, please? Get wrecked. Any more of your mates hanging around? Anyways, guys, while we slay some orcs, if you're unfamiliar with how our Godzilla's Retro Rewind goes down, it's where we play the games of yesteryear. So at the moment, we are focusing on old school titles from the PlayStation consoles. I am hopefully looking at doing some Xbox kind of stuff, some PC related stuff soon as well, so stay tuned for that. But if you have any recommendations for any old school games you would like to see brought to the channel, let me know either in the comment section down below or hit me up on social media, either on Facebook or Twitter. Those links are down below in the description. Come on. I'll kick you right off the edge, mate. This has to be, without a single shadow of a doubt, the best sequel video game ever. The first one was pretty average. This one was mind-blowingly good.
Watch out!
Probably one of the best PlayStation 2 games ever brought out on the console. Feel free to argue that with me, but this game was brilliant for its time. It stays true to the story. It's action-packed. The combat is great. Kick him back off. There we go. Instant excellent if you kick him off. Can you just fall off the edge, please? Good work, Gimli. Good to see you've got my back, son. I've got no shame breaking the bow out. It does lower our overall score a little bit. Seem to only get fares and goods with the bow for the most part unless you're on a good kill streak, but apart from that... He is Legolas after all, so we're going to put use to that bow as much as we can. Get wrecked. Get rid of those archers. We've leveled up. That's beautiful. I can't wait to smash through this game. I used to play this non-stop over and over again. Absolutely no shame. I am a huge nerd when it comes to Lord of the Rings. The original trilogy, one of my favourite film trilogies of all time. And yes, I will announce it now. After we finish playing the Two Towers, we will be playing Return of the King. Which, in its own right, was absolutely brilliant as well. I do prefer the Two Towers, but Return of the King was solid. Can we hit him from here? Come on. Start swinging that axe, Gimli. I need your help. Good thing these orcs are dropping health potions because we need it. You know what? No. And you up there? Good night. Let's get rid of this guy first. See, as I said, fares and goods seem to be the best scores we can get with the bow and arrow. But that's fine, we're not playing for perfect scores here, we're playing for the nostalgia of old school games. That's what it's all about. The enjoyment of classics. I am going to start running polls on my Facebook and Twitter pages as well too, guys, for future uploads that can possibly be added to the roster, so be sure to check those out when they do drop. As I said in the description down below, that's where you can find those links. I'll be starting to post things like what kind of old school games you want to see on Retro Rewind, what kind of current games would you like to see, and just asking general gameplay questions. Start getting involved. A lot of the new subscribers lately that have jumped on board have been very helpful, dropping comments, hitting me up on social media and giving me suggestions. I cannot thank you guys enough for all that support. I seriously cannot. Come on. There's a cheaty way to do this, guys. Right, when you hit his tentacle and you slice it, he pops up, right? So you shoot, and then you start blocking, and he's going to come back up straight away. So he's about to whip me again, so get ready for that block. Oh, too easy. Fell beast!
Fell beast!
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you
of Durin, Lord of Moria.
the gateway to the Mines of Moria.
Speak, friend, and enter. Melon. We now have but one choice. We must face the long dark of Moria.
I tell you what, with what Capcom has done with Resident Evil 2 and that remake, the Lord of the Rings trilogy would look absolutely brilliant if given that treatment. Imagine a game like this, on this scale, with next-gen graphics. It would look mind-blowingly unreal. That's something I could get around. Maybe they should look into that. Maybe, you know, they should look into doing that kind of stuff. Mind you, this is back when EA was actually making good titles, so don't hold your breath, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, level 2, we've unlocked all of these. Elven Fury, Force of Celeborn, and Rivendell Longbow. We've got 10,000 points up our sleeve. We're going to go for the Longbow. We're going to go for Elven Fury. And I think we're going to save the rest so we can get the upgrade for our shield. Okay. Balin's Tomb. That is the mission we are going to do right now. One of my favourite missions in the game, actually. Just the onslaught of orcs that are going to be coming at us. Taking on the troll. Man, this takes me back. This takes me back. I hope you guys enjoy all the older gameplays we're now starting to bring to the channel.
We would find far more than the tomb of Balin, Lord of Moria.
Trust me, I know we might be a little bit behind the 8 ball with bringing these to the channel, but never late than never to share in nostalgia and have a good time, recognizing games for what they're truly worth.
They are coming.
Let's go. Bring it. Now let's see if we can get some perfects going up in here, because if we can get a good chain going.
Steel yourselves!
There's one excellent. Oh, there's another excellent. We're getting a good chain. There are not too many. You can handle it. Let's go, team. Hold them off. There's another excellent. I told you, when you start getting a good string going with your combos, you start getting the excellence with your longbow. Come on, keep them coming. Line them up. I'll keep dropping them down. I know what you're thinking. With how masterfully I'm actually taking him down, that was the real Legolas. But I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that ain't Orlando Bloom with some fake elf ears on. That's your boy Godzilla. His bow and arrow comes in clutch in the worst of situations. You'll see for yourself as we go through this adventure together. I'm trying to get some Elrond's Fury going on in here, but I keep getting knocked. Just imagine a scene like this with next-gen graphics, just having orcs coming at you non-stop.
Hold your ground!
The combat system you could improve a little bit as well, to update it with the current times. Come on, mate. There is not too many. Man up. Let's keep pumping those Keep pumping those arrows out, Legolas. Oh, we're in trouble. He has destroyed Balin's tomb. Gimli's not going to be happy about that. We can still try to kill some orcs here as well, just to improve our overall score, if we really wanted to.
Heal yourselves!
Behind you!
Come on, big man. Ow, that hurt. Stuff Frodo. Always gets himself into trouble. Let him get himself out of it.
How can we stop them?
Oh, time to bring out the whips and chains, is it? This is quite simple. So you basically hide behind the pillars as best as you can, and then when he's distracted enough by hitting those pillars, you just pump some arrows into him. The only downside is, as you can see, we've got orcs coming at us as well. Can we get an excellent to kill the troll? That'd be good if we could get an excellent overall. I don't think we've done enough to get an excellent overall here. Probably just a good overall, but that's still pretty solid. And the troll is down. Get absolutely wrecked. Have we done enough to level up? Yes, we have. Oh, I was hoping we got... Oh, we did get excellent overall. There we go. Love it. That is a very good outcome for that. I am very happy. I don't think we're going to unlock a new level tier yet. It's still just going to be the same things we had before. But let's go Force of Celeborn. There's some really good ones we can save up for once we hit level 4 as well. Rising Attack, especially. And the Lothlorien Longbow is another one as well. Very keen. However, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up this episode. Thank you for joining me as always. When we return, we take on Amon Hen, and the next couple of missions that we take on are absolutely full on. If you can't remember what Amon Hen is, if you've seen the movie, that is the area where they lose Boromir, good old Ned Stark. I'm going to hate reliving that, but I'm going to do it for the sake of playing games for you guys. Thank you for joining me as always, guys. If you did enjoy this, hit that like button. It goes a long way to supporting myself. I cannot thank you guys enough for that. If you're new to the channel, plenty of other content to check out. I urge you to do so, and if you enjoy what I'm throwing down, pledge your allegiance to the Godzilla Nation by hitting subscribe. As I mentioned, social media links in the description down below. Hit that notification bell before you leave so you get notified every single time a brand new video hits the channel. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.